Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is Carmilla, my daughter's bird. She's joining us today for your reading. Today is November 5th, 2019. This is a general love reading for the beginning of the month of November for the sign of Cancer. Because this is a general love reading, it can pertain to any kind of relationship you're dealing with, romantic or otherwise, situations or circumstances, you name it. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also be flexible with the energy. You can interchange the roles within the reading. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards or the pronouns that I'm using to describe them. You can feel like I'm reading directly for you. It could also feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. So I have pre-shuffled all of my decks, Cancer. I'm going to get started right away. One more shuffle and a cut. And we'll see what's up with you today, Cancer, for the beginning of the month. In your underlying energy, you have Judgment, paired with the Moon in reverse. Five of Swords, paired with Strength in reverse. Two of Wands. The Two of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we are dealing with a relationship situation so far, from what I can tell. Looks like you might be working on making some decisions, Cancer, after some revelations. Perhaps some information or some secrets or some hidden information that was not known to you until now. It feels like you're making some decisions after receiving or becoming aware of some information. You need to choose a path regarding a relationship, one that's definitely significant to you. You may have felt like what has happened so far up to this point has been a waste of time or frustrating for you. I do feel like whatever has transpired between you and whoever you're dealing with has been over a significant period of time. There's been some conflict in the past, but I almost feel like the conflict is inconsequential compared to what you've recently found out. Almost like the conflict, whatever you were dealing with, whether it was some fighting or some arguing, was almost a mask for this hidden information that has now come out. That's what I'm picking up right now, which is kind of an interesting vibe to pick up this early in the reading. I'm feeling like the conflict in this relationship was almost like expected or the norm. But it was it was to distract you from the real issues or distract you from the real problems which were actually hidden and have since been revealed or you found out. I don't know that someone has actually come out with this information or you've just found out. So we have the Magician in reverse, clarifying Judgment, and the Knight of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Moon. Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Five of Cups. Three of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles came out in the upright position, clarifying the two cards that came out at first, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Wands. So the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position is clarifying the Three of Wands. And then the Hanged Man. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I'm getting right off the bat. I might change my mind as we get some more cards out here. But I feel that you've become aware of or found out about some manipulation within a relationship that you're dealing with through some careless actions. Maybe it was something you weren't meant to find out, but it kind of came out. Could have been during an argument or during some interaction with the person you're dealing with, where, because I feel like whoever you're dealing with was trying to keep something under wraps, and it could have been, you know, the manipulation that this person was trying to keep hidden from you. But it's come out in the open due to some kind of careless action or a mistake or an error. The conflict that you were dealing with within the relationship was something that I feel like this was something that the person that you're dealing with. Sorry, see, I knew I should have probably left her in her cage. Can you just stay on my shoulder, please? Anyway, I feel like the person that you're dealing with brought about conflict within the relationship in order to keep secrets from you. If you were distracted by fighting or arguing or concerned about other things, then whatever secrets have recently come out in the open would stay under wraps. So this person brought about conflict into the relationship for the sole purpose of keeping something else from you. You may be feeling a certain level of grief over maybe feeling duped or feeling like you should have seen this. Okay, this is hot tea and you're going to burn yourself. And then there's a candle over here. She's just all about danger. Do you want to get hurt? She's just staring at me right now. Sorry, Cancer. No, I'm distracted not by arguments and conflict, but by a bird. Okay, so I do feel like you're split or separate from this person. This person feels like the King of Swords to me. Now, the King of Swords obviously is a masculine energy, but does not have to be a man. The person that you're dealing with is significant to you. This person might be not speaking to you at this point in time. If there has been some interaction with this person, it has not been pleasant, needless to say. And I do feel like you are removed from, or they have removed themselves from your life, or you've removed yourself from them. And you may be deciding on whether or not you want to come back together with this person, have a reunion of sorts. I think this person might want that. I don't know why I'm feeling that right now, but I feel like this person may want to come back together with you, but you are seeing that this relationship may have been toxic, may have been bad for you, may have been, sorry, I'm distracted by the bird again. I'm just trying to move stuff out of the way so she doesn't get hurt. The candle is now on the other side of the table. You may have been waiting a while for this person to come through with a sense or desire for a greater commitment with you, or it feels like there was something that you were waiting on or hoping for regarding this relationship. that's taken a significant amount of time. Maybe you were working towards commitment, or if this wasn't a romantic relationship, you were working toward maybe starting something new together, maybe a business, or maybe you're working on building some stability with them by moving in together. There's something about working on something over a period of time, and you've been waiting for that to transpire, waiting for that to come to fruition, but it hasn't. And now feeling like it probably won't, especially in light of this new information that feels like you've recently found out. It has you questioning maybe the integrity of this person that you're dealing with, or whether you really knew who this person was at all. Let's get some more cards out and see what else we get. Cancer. So we have the Seven of Wands. Whatever you found out at this point in time is undeniable. This person might be trying to defend themselves or tell you that you are misguided or misled or misunderstanding the situation. But whatever you found out is undeniable. I mean, this person can't defend themselves. Here's the Queen of Swords in your underlying energy. And this feels like you. And let me go ahead and get the rest of these out, and then I want to talk about these cards. There's the Magician again in the reverse. Ugh. Fool in reverse. Okay, this is looking nasty. I hate to say it. Okay, Cancer, so I feel like you're the Queen of Swords in the upright position. Again, this is a feminine energy, obviously. You can switch the roles around if you want. I don't know who wants to be this King of Swords, because I have a feeling this person is trouble with a capital T. Let's just put it out there, okay? So, Cancer, you've recently found out some information that's undeniable. You know it's the truth. You know there is no way that this person can backpedal or get out of this situation. It came out through some careless actions, I feel like, on this person's part, or again, perhaps there was some kind of argument, conversation, something slipped out that this person didn't mean to, let you in on, and then, more and more information was discovered. At this point in time, you're clear on the truth, and you're expecting at this point in time nothing but. And you are, okay, you're messing up my cards. You're messing up my cards. Can you just sit on my shoulder, please? She walks through my reading and she moves all the cards around. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Cancer. Anyway, what you have found out is undeniable. This person has no leg to stand on at this point in time. They are a master manipulator, or I don't know how masterful they are. Let's just call them a manipulator. And you have cast your judgment call on this person based on the knowledge that you have and the information that you found out. Now, the Magician came out again in this set of cards. And again, I do feel like this person was creating drama, creating conflict, starting fights for the sake of hiding something else, which was much more deceitful, much more conniving, much more damaging than a simple argument or minor conflict within the relationship. So this person, I'm not sure, it could be different for everybody why they were doing what they were doing. But as time passed, you were feeling more and more cautious about moving forward with this person. And at this point in time, you may be grieving what you have found out. And frankly, it's hard to find out that you were duped. But I feel like you have a sense that you were duped for a period of time, for a long period of time, unfortunately, is what I'm getting. And that you being the Queen of Swords energy that you are, I mean, this is a highly intelligent person, someone who prides himself on thinking through things and being a clear communicator, someone who can see through lies, someone who can detect honest people and dishonest people. This is the kind of person you are. And take it from me, who's had personal experience, it is hard to come to that realization that you've been duped when you feel like you have it all together when it comes to that kind of stuff. When it comes to being able to see through lies and deceit. When it happens to you, it's hard to accept that. So I think this person may want to reconcile, or maybe seems like they maybe want to come together again to make things work, but I think you've come to the decision that this is the end, Ten of Swords, that coming back together with this person is the wrong choice, the wrong decision. And I have a feeling that you are no longer compromising your relationship with this person. I think they still want it, like I said. But you are currently separated and not allowing this person to come back into your life because they're trouble. I do feel like you spent a lot of time maybe nurturing this relationship, trying to make things work with this individual. And you might be in hermit mode right now, trying to just hash through the past and try to figure out what went wrong. Why you didn't see reality sooner, and why you didn't see the lack of justice in this relationship sooner. Because at this point in time, you might feel like throwing up your hands and saying, this is all fucked up, what a waste of time. Why did I do this? Why did I spend so much energy on this person, on this relationship? Don't beat yourself up too much, Cancer. We all deal with this kind of crap. Makes us better people. You'll grow from it. You'll know better next time. But I know how hard this can be. I'm going to get some clarifiers here on some of these other cards. We'll see maybe if we can figure out what kind of manipulation this was. If you're connecting, if you're resonating with this reading, you already know what happened. I'm curious. I don't know if I'll get specifics on your story, but maybe I'll get something. It's possible, Cancer, that you demanded the truth after finding out a little bit of information, or after being suspicious about something. You may have demanded secrets be revealed or information be exposed. The Hierophant in reverse, clarifying the Magician in reverse. This person is a wrongdoer. This person doesn't feel like what they did was wrong. If they do, they feel justified in doing it. And your intuition played a role in these secrets coming out. You may have even, maybe they came out because you saw a crack. You maybe sniffed out an opportunity to expose some of this information or some of these secrets because your intuition was kicking in and you said, wait a minute, things aren't adding up. And you may have manipulated the manipulator in exposing what they didn't want to expose. I'm getting that from the High Priestess that came out, clarifying the Knight of Swords, that your intelligence and intuition kicked in at the right time and exposed the shit. Queen of Swords came out again. This person still wants to work with you. So I want to get this last little round out first before I talk about some of these. So just give me a second here to do a couple more shuffles. So you have decided that it's over, that you do not want to even reunite to talk about things. This person thinks that there's potential and might even be talking about changing their ways or working things out with you in some way. Maybe over time they think that there might be an opportunity for a new beginning, or they may feel that if they give you time to work through some of this stuff and come to terms with it, that you might give them another opportunity for a new beginning. But I think you're no longer willing to compromise. The Tower, clarifying Judgment, the Magician in reverse. And there it is, the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Deceit and Lies, clarifying the Moon, Knight of Swords in reverse. You figured it out, Cancer. Good for you. Good for you. There's the King of Swords again in reverse. This person was going to move forward with, I'm going to call him a him because it's the King of Swords. This person was moving forward with his manipulative ways for as long as he could get away with it. That was what he wanted. That's what he wanted to do. This person is going to try to sweet talk you. This person may try to try to convince you that there is potential still in with this relationship, and that they want to work things out with you. I wouldn't trust them as far as you can throw them, Cancer. I would not trust this person as far as you can throw them, but they think that there's potential. They think that they can get out of this mess with you after some time. Maybe this person has even ghosted you or is giving you the silent treatment, is in some way kind of treating you like you're the one who's in the wrong, and I'm not going to frickin' talk to Cancer because they're accusing me of this, that, and the other, and they're wrong, and I'm going to show them that they're wrong by making them feel guilty by giving them the silent treatment. That might be what's going on here. We've got the King of Swords again that came out, clarifying this energy over here. But this person, again, is a master manipulator, causing problems where there are no problems in order for the manipulation to be more successful. And that could include miscommunication or poor communication, or just downright angry communication to manipulate you into feeling like this person's right. I feel like this person is an unfair communicator, especially when it comes to arguments, discussions where the person that they're talking with feels differently than they do. And they have some kind of way of manipulating how people think or how they communicate with people, especially when things are heated. I think that you knew for a while, Cancer, that we have the Fool twice in reverse. I think you knew for a while that that you were starting to doubt this relationship and feel like Strength in reverse, feel like it was the wrong thing to go forward with this person, and are feeling a little bit of grief over, again, having been duped for as long as you were. And there you are, clarifying the Five of Cups. Grieving because you don't feel like you should have fell for this shit. And I'm going to tell you again, Cancer, and I speak from experience, we all go through this shit. There's plenty of people out there who are highly intelligent, have their shit together. They can see a lie from a mile away, but there are smart freaking liars out there too. There are freaking people, shitty people out there who are hell-bent on doing the wrong thing, and they don't care who they manipulate or how they do it. They're going to get what they want out of the situation because that's how they operate. And these people can be highly intelligent and capable too. But you found out some information. You found it out. I don't know what you did, Cancer. But ultimately, they were trying to dupe the wrong person for way too long, and you figured this shit out. The lies and the secrets were exposed and revealed because you did it. So don't be too down on yourself, Cancer, because ultimately you're the reason why this person is dealing with this right now. Because you're too smart for them. You're not taking them back. Well, that's what the cards are telling me now. We still have, in this set, I want to show you both. We have the Two of Wands in reverse and in the upright position. So you may still be in a state of deciding whether or not to communicate with this person. I don't feel like you're necessarily taking them back. They want to come back into your life. I feel like you may be deciding whether or not to communicate with them. But I don't feel like you're willing to accept an apology so that they can creep back into your life and pull more shit on you so they can continue doing what they've been doing in the past. This is taken a long period of time. I feel like you're frustrated a lot with that, but you are moving past this now. Again, I'm going to go ahead and say this because I do feel like this person has a sense that there could be a new beginning over time. If they leave you alone right now for a while and kind of let you finish stewing over what's happened, I think they feel like you might just get over it and give them a second chance. But, I mean, these are the last two cards that came out. Moving on from not only a difficult situation, but a very emotional situation. This is you sailing away. Walking away, turning your back. No longer compromising yourself over a relationship that's unjust. Good for you, Cancer. I wish I could get the details on what this person did, because I'm telling you what, I'm curious as hell. I don't get a lot of people who comment, and I get it. I never comment on YouTube videos either. Take some time, and sometimes you just want to watch the video and be done with it. But I would be so grateful if anybody resonating with this video gave me a little insight into what happened. I know it's probably very personal. Maybe you don't want to talk about it online. I get that too. But if you are so inclined and you want to share, I would really appreciate a comment below. Based on what I'm seeing in the cards, Cancer, not only have you figured it out, you're on point. You've exposed the lies, you've exposed the deceit, you've exposed the manipulation. You know this person, you know who they are now. Yeah, you're grieving that they pulled one over on you for a period of time, but the cards are telling me you figured this shit out. And the right move is to definitely move on. If for whatever reason you have a chance meeting or you let this person in for one final conversation for closure, whatever that means to you, and you decide to take that chance to meet up with them again, based on what I'm seeing in the cards, I don't think you should even let them in an inch or let them even think that they've got a chance with you a second time. See what we get with our dreams of Gaia. So I've got 10 of Earth in reverse and the Counselor in reverse. So first of all, the Counselor in reverse, I know this card pretty well because I've pulled it a few times, so I'm not going to read from the book. For those of you who are new to my channel or who haven't watched me use this deck, it's new to me, so I'm still reading the cards from the book. I'm only going to read this one. The Counselor in reverse indicates someone who acts as a know-it-all, somebody who gives bad advice, somebody who will act angry or arrogant toward people who think differently, who challenge their beliefs or their thoughts or the way they think. I believe this represents the King of Swords, the person that you're dealing with. This is a manipulator. This is someone who talks a big game and then can't back up what they have to say with actual facts or experience to prove it. And then they get pissed off or angry with people who disagree with them or have the balls to call them on their shit. This person is who you're dealing with. This is somebody you have learned now to stay away from, I believe, Cancer, and good for you. So I'm not going to read this card, but I did want to show it to you. There it is in the upright. The cards are beautiful despite what their meanings are, but that's that one. And then we have Ten of Earth, which I have not pulled in the past, so this one's new to me. I have to read it from the book. And there it is. I love it when I do that. I do that a lot too. Fabulous. Okay, so I'll expose it in the upright, even though it's actually really short. It's a potential blockage if it's reversed. And here's what it says, Cancer. You have every reason to be happy, and yet the reverse Ten of Earth symbolizes an element of dissatisfaction or uneasiness. Everything has manifested as you had hoped, and still you feel that something is missing. The appearance of this card reverse symbolizes a need to determine the source of your discomfort. And if there is no external cause or reason, it's time to look within. There you go. What's the reason for your discomfort? Master manipulator. That's your reason for discomfort. The one who brought the tower down. But you know what? You're wiser for it now, Cancer. You went through this shit, and now you're stronger because of it. And you know how to identify these people now, even more so than you did before. And you're not going to let this prick take advantage of you anymore. If you do meet up with this person, then give them a piece of your mind and then kick them to the curb. This piece of shit deserves... I won't get into it. But I'm feeling your anger. I'm feeling your frustration looking at this layout. All right, Cancer. I'm going to let it go there. I hope that this was helpful. I hope this clarified maybe something for you or confirmed your how you're feeling about the situation. I wish the best for you. I hope that this all works out in the long run for you. Please take care, and I hope that you join me again. Take care. Bye, Cancer.